And welcome back to my channel. This is a Gemini New Moon June 18th reading. If you're not a subscriber, tap the button, hit the bell, leave me a comment, help my channel grow. Please share it so we can help awaken others to what it is that we can create. The possibilities are endless. If you like a personal reading with me, that information is right there. So let's see what is going on with this Gemini new moon. I'm loving this energy. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is all around communications. It's about writing that story. It's what story are you writing? New moons is planting that seed. So we're planting the seed for the summer, for the next season, which is within a few days. So what is coming on here for you is, new ideas, new relationships, new routines. We're ending one cycle. We're beginning this summer cycle. So what intentions are you setting out? Intention is key to your creation because that intention has got to be in alignment with the words that you're speaking about it. If it's, well, I really want to do this, but I don't have the money or the time, or I don't know how it's going to get there. Is it silly? Is it going to happen? Am I going to fail? Am I afraid of success? So if there's all these things that are going on, I don't know, I want a relationship, but I still need to lose weight. I'm still not over my ex. I don't know if somebody's going to come in and leave me, but I really want love. It's that duality. So you really come to this place of that duality that Gemini is showing within ourselves so we can see things from a different perspective. Because of the twins is both the mortal and the other is the immortal. So it's reminding us of the two sides of our own being. So we need connection both to our ego and our soul in this life, right? So we need both sides of ourselves working in harmony to navigate through this earthly experience that we have signed up for. It's the balancing between these two sides, the spirit self and the human self. It is bringing those into harmony and listening to the messages that is bringing. So not just writing, but also just listening. Are we really listening to the words that we are uttering, that we're saying? Here, it's about our vision. What have you been visioning for yourself? What about your dreams? What about, the creating that vision and those dreams, moving towards what it is that you want? Our intention is the force behind our creation. So what are you intending for yourself? What do you want to change in your reality at this time? How we want to feel within this new reality. We're always attracting, so be very conscious of what it is that you're sending out to the universe via your words, what you're communicating to other people, to yourself when you look in the mirror, to the things that you feel about yourself or feel about your situation or your life at this present moment. What you want to do is become the observer and really be aware of those thoughts, be aware of those emotions, and really trust yourself, trust your gut, trust your instinct. It is guiding you. It knows, your higher self knows the things that you desire, but there's part of you that is to remove those beliefs and those negative aspects that you have accumulated up until this point so you can really step into this newness by attracting those things that you're intending by putting out. So what we're looking at is the intellect and the mental realm. So we want to ground ourselves. We want to do meditation, really ground yourself, because this is what you're exercising during this new moon, not just being in the chatter of that mind. What we're doing is we're reviewing parts of our life and our relationships, our careers, our habits, our thoughts are within this larger picture, Are they all in alignment? What do you want? What do you keep moving? What do you want to keep moving towards? What are you willing to let go of? What is it that you want to let go of? And really look at it as this present person looking at the duality between the things that you desire. So because Mercury is all around, shifting our perspective into the words and the things that we're seeing with Gemini, we got to shift the perspective from one aspect to the other aspect. Let me see this higher aspect of myself, how this being, this entity, this consciousness, this energy sees my probabilities and my possibilities and literally what is blocking me. So listen as much as you are speaking Listen to yourself, listen to the words that you're saying. Change is inevitable. We're constantly changing. If there's something that's changing, our moods change, our habits change, our work changes, our relationship change, our mindsets change, the things that we like changes, what we want to eat changes. So what we're doing is that we're not resisting change, but we're learning to lean into the possibilities by facing our fears and moving towards what it is that you love, freeing yourself from your shadow by recognizing it and making peace with that aspect of yourself. So writing your story, what are you speaking? What is it that you want to write in this new moon? New moons are intention setting. Mercury, Gemini, we want to write it out. What is this new story? The future version of you is telling you how you got there. So can you write how you got there as though you're already there? What does it feel like to be financially free? What does it feel like to be in this beautiful relationship with yourself? If those that are not wanting a relationship with another, how do those things feel? Like, I have been traveling. I love traveling. Oh, my favorite place was, blah, blah, blah. And you can write it down. And I met so many wonderful people there. And it was so exciting. I'm so grateful that I get to travel doing what I love to do and making money that supports my home back in and all my travels. It has been absolutely amazing, all the people that I have met. So you're really setting this out. You're becoming a vibrational match to it and not doubting it. Oh, I can't do that. It's kind of silly. It really hasn't happened like that. But have you tried it? Maybe it's something you want to lean into and give yourself the possibility of your manifestations by really speaking it into the universe and then aligning that energy as though that is your reality. So with this new moon, in Gemini, trusting your intuition on what seeds you are planting. For those seeds become your reality, and we're writing it, feeling it, daydreaming about it, and then stepping and leaning into it with your heart, engaging with others that stimulate you. We may be less interested in those superficial conversations. Maybe you just, I just don't like negativity. I don't want to watch that news. I don't want to feel like, I have to belong with this when it doesn't feel right for me. This is in the way. It's bringing me more fears and anxiety. And so being really, it's choice, choosing what reality are you creating for yourself? And if some people are no longer in alignment with your reality, it's okay. That's okay. Sometimes we also want to keep those things to ourselves. My creation, I don't want to share it with everybody. I don't want somebody kind of poo-pooing on it and oh, you think you're going to do that? So many people have, done that way. Or so many people, I don't know, that's going to be hard for you to make that money. You don't want other people's input. Wait till you have stepped into it. Wait till it's already got it in this momentum that you're excited about it, that you don't need other people's validation, and you move into it, and eventually it's going to come out. So not needing other people's validation, throat going dry, right? You want to speak authentically. This is your voice. This is your future that you're creating in this very now moment. So you want to be able to speak, and you know when to be discerning and when not to, and when to just listen and leave it alone and leave it at that. So what we're doing is that we're really looking at, who can take you away from having what you want, the own chatter of your own mind. Make peace with that chatter. Say, thank you, but your services are no longer needed. Thank you for bringing me this far, but, why don't you, give it a task to do? Why don't you get me some information on how to start my own business while traveling the world? Give it a task and have it work for your heart, because this is the way that you're going. And you're looking at it from both perspectives. Wow, when I entertain this way, this is what happens. I go into fear, anxiety, and stress. But when I turn it over and I see it, that I'm here to create that reality that I so desire, and I can see what and who has been in my way and how I've been in my way. Now I know how to remove them and also my own beliefs and thoughts from this new reality, because change is at hand. It's time for change. So what we're speaking, you're following it with curiosity, into the now vibration of your dream. So answer the call of your soul and trust that it's showing you a new way, a new path forward. There's a new you that is waiting to be born. that's waiting to greet you, you know? So watch that inner critic and love yourself and really see yourself as a divine being. You're a divine being and you're here to create this reality for yourself. Take inspired action is one of the cards that came out. So we're taking inspired action and then clear your mind with Gemini. Yeah. Clear your mind from that clutter. You know, what actions do you need to take? What actions do you need to take? If you were to take away the fear, the self-sabotage, and that the thoughts that I'm blocked, I'm not good enough, you know, what action would you take? Would you just take it because you want to try this? Because you leave this planet, you're going to look back and go, I wish I did that. Why didn't I do that? Now I got to go back and try that one again. So clear your mind, you know, what is it? What intention are you setting out? Be very clear. Be very clear about your intention, you know, and have clarity. Don't come in with scared thoughts, you know, really look at them and then release them. Like you see me shuffle. Communication is key. What you're communicating out to the universe is key to your manifest. It is a new moon. Look at that. New moon in Gemini, and it's coming in saying communication is key. So it's everything that we have been saying. It is about really looking at what you're saying. Be careful that you are not using words that are going to hurt you. You don't want to be superficial. You want to be authentic. So what are you sending out into the world? You know, this is about you, what's important to you, speaking your truth. Your words have power. You know, they impact other people. Our words impact other people. I can come in and go, oh, you know, I don't know if it's going to happen for you. But I can say, you know, but it can happen for you, you know, because you are the creator. It's just what we put out into the word and from the words, right? So it's about you really looking at the conversations and really looking at what you're setting out for yourself. You know, don't get into conversation that's gonna poo-poo on what it is that you want to create, because your word is your wand. And you're here to create magic in your own reality. Every time you express yourself, it creates. So what are you expressing about yourself? Because you are creating it. Let's get a couple more cards. All right, let's see. That one that fell on the floor says, be clear in what you want. Put action to your goals. Make them reality. I mean, look at this. Again, you see? Look at that. Just in case we didn't hear the first time, we have clear your mind. We have take inspired action. Communication is key. And now we have all of it summed up in one card, which is coming out and saying, be clear in what you want. Put action to your goals and make them your reality. Yes, what inspired action can you take today in bringing the things that you desire? What do you need to do? What do you want to let go of that's not in alignment with you at this time? So going directly to the card, it's important to know in which direction you want to head and clearly deciding what you want to manifest. It's good to set goals, to revisit your goals every 6 to 12 months. Let's just say next 3 months. And then make the decision to step out to achieve those goals and put action into it. And sometimes if you don't know what it is that you want to manifest, sit with that and then decide, you know, is it in alignment? What is it that you want to do? You know, time is mental construct. Often it is human nature to want things to happen with a click of the fingers. However, all comes about in its own right timing. When it is right, it appears immediately into existence. Open your eyes to what is possible. Take notice of what is happening around you. There's much you can gain and learn from others, and much they can in return learn from you. So never underestimate the power of love and the power inside of you to create the reality that you so want, you so deserve. 2 cards that came out. We have the Devil in reverse and we have Chariot. Don't let your past hold, and I just saw 1444. Don't let your past hold you back. Let go of your fears and move forward. Set that intention and move straight ahead. Look at this. This is your time. This is your season. And we've got the opposites, Cancer, Capricorn. I believe there's a full moon in Capricorn that's coming out next month. So again, we're taking charge and we're stepping out. I have a balanced relationship with time. I use time well. So come into balance and really step into this thing that you so desire and take full charge of your new story. Until next time, sending you much love, much light. Namaste.